Good afternoon, and my broadcast. Knowing the fact that the TBC admin is doing all that the administrative angle needs to do, seeing that all of the TBC leaders, top 10 leaders, all of the awesome leaders, good afternoon, Mr. Stephen Coffey, good morning. So nice to have you today. Um, Seeing that this group of people, the broadcasters, um, are uniting their voices to ensure that the community TBC grows. How hard are you, who is not on a broadcast, who is not um, on the administrative team, who is not um, among the top 10 leaders? How hard are you working? Exhibitions that are out there, how hard are we working to ensure that the TBC community become all that it needs to be? It is 8 a.m. Over there in Virginia of the USA. So good to know that. All right, before we dive into all of what we want to talk about, a blog post was released, and from the blog post, I just did a lifting. I think that's the second phrase, sorry, paragraph of the good afternoon, sir, of the post. So, but the first part of the post says the TBC admin and most of the leaders in the TBC community have agreed. That is to say, the TBC admin spoke with most of the TBC leaders, and they all agreed that the redemption period should be extended further. Therefore, the TBC admin now extended the cookie reward redemption period to the 15th of June 2018. So the redemption period has been moved further to the 15th of June as a result of the downtime the Kringle Cash experienced yesterday. But let's say a big thank you to the TBC admin, to the technological team for an awesome job that we are doing. It is not easy. Sometimes we just have to put ourselves in their shoes to just imagine what they'll be going through when they discover that while they are facing one thing, something else comes up, there's an assignment. So when this message gets to the tech team, I want to say a big thank you to all of you who are working behind the scene. We can't see you, but I appreciate the work that you people are doing. I know it is not easy, okay? Saying that you have to multitask most of the time, and multitasking is not easy, and having your own personal lives to run. Okay, so I want to really say thank you very much. Thank you for the work. Thank you for a great job. Then, yes, Mr. Stephen Coffey says, thanks to the tech support, we will have, okay, I could not finish it, but we really want to say big thank you. I don't know how to express it more than this. I would have, but all I can say right now is in words. Thank you. I am grateful. This thanks goes to the tech team. I am grateful. We are grateful then to TBC admin. Thank you very much. Because without you, none of this would have been possible. Without you, none of this would have been possible. I know a lot of people would have said, yes, we could have done it. Yes, somebody else would have done it. That is very true. Somebody else could have done it, but the person did not do it. The only person who chose to do it was you. TBC admin, thank you. Thank you, thank you for allowing yourself to be the vessel that was used to ensure this abundance comes into reality, comes to people. So thank you very much, the administrative team, the tech team, the support team. Thank you very much. You guys are doing an awesome job, and we are grateful. So as a result, back to what we're saying, as a result of the downtime yesterday, yes, the cookie reward redemption period has been extended till the 15th. Has been extended to the 15th of June. That's super awesome. That's great. Those who have not caught up with the boat, they can still meet up right now to be a TBC millionaire. If you're out there, you've not done any purchase of $100 worth of TBC, you're out there, please make a purchase of $100 worth of TBC so that you can receive the reward to get a whole coin of TBC. There's no need for discounting. There's no need for any form of going against the agreement. Right? So if you're looking for a trusted seller to buy from, best advice is buy from any of the broadcasters. I believe we have trusted people in the community, but best advice, buy from any of the broadcasters, buy from any of the top 10 leaders. All right, that is the best advice, because if you have any issue, you can always meet them while they are live, right? And if there's any question, you can always meet them there. So that is my best advice right now. I know no broadcaster will want to discount the coin, because hello, Miss Pana, I have missed you. I have to tell you the truth. I have missed you in all of my broadcasts since the last time you. Joseph, good afternoon. Okay, network is bad. Okay, so buy from any of the broadcasters so that you can verify your transactions quickly and get your whole TBC coin. Then I think I'll do that at the end of the day, but so that is how it goes right now. The redemption has been moved. The date, the end of redemption period has been moved to 15th of June. That's great. Okay, thank you very much, Ms. Panel. I so much appreciate your concern and your involvement in my broadcast. Now, the second part of the blog read, it goes on to say, Kringle Cash has become, TBC admin talking now, Kringle Cash has become one main website. And my technology team and I were not pleased how the current hosting service handled the situation yesterday. So we are going to move to a different host, right? That's the TBC admin talking now. We are moving, TBC admin is saying that they were not happy with what happened yesterday and the way the hosting company handled the issue. So as a result, they are going to be moving the Kringle Cash to a new service or hosting company. We have websites and servers all over the world and use several hosting services for TBC. Based on experience, we have one hosting service that we feel is superior to all the others, and it will cost admin a couple of $100 a month. All right. So for those of them out there, guys out there who are saying who are asking for the usefulness of the payment of the $10, that is one of the reasons. Maintaining of this site, payments are not easy, and all domains are not the same. Okay, you have to know that there are some extremely expensive domains. Right, there are some extremely expensive. I know this because I have a full knowledge of it. I have an experience of it. So all hosting are not the same, right? And then again, per period, hosting goes up. The cost of hosting goes up. So guys, that is the reason why we have not paid your $10. That is the reason why we should pay our $10 just to ensure that the administrative end of TBC are able to keep the boat afloat, right? So it's costing admin an extra hundreds of dollars a month. More to use them instead. But we believe that it is the right thing to do at this time. Admin is still talking. We have already provisioned a top of the line dedicated server from them, right? And within the next 48 hours, we will move the https kringle.cash domain over to the new server. So within today and tomorrow, the kringle.cash will be moved to domain will be moved over to the new server. Take note of that. When we make the move, the website will be down again. The website will be down again when that move is made. It will be down again for a couple of hours while the new location for the domain propagates through the global node network of the internet. Right? So that is the information on the blog presently on what is going to happen. Okay? And that connects with what I want to talk about today. How hard are we working? Good afternoon, good morning, Miss Jules Ann. So good to see you today in my broadcast. Good afternoon, ma. All right, so how hard? Okay. No building comes into existence just because a single block was laid. No house structure is built on a single block or a single post. None. All right. A single pillar cannot support the entire structure. Now, the reason why I brought that in is the TBC admin is but one person. And the TBC admin alone cannot do all of the work. In leadership classes, they have said that there are many structures in a body. There are many structures in a body. There are many parts in a body, but all of the parts do not have the same functions. But that's not the fact that they don't have the same function doesn't mean that they are not all working hard to ensure that the human body moves to where it needs to be. All right? Every part in the human body works together. In short, there was a post that the TBC admin brought a long time ago. I can't remember when. The TBC admin said the TBC admin, the top 10 leaders, the broadcasters are working really hard to make TBC spendable. And that is the truth. All right? All of the broadcasters, all of the top 10 leaders, alongside the TBC admin, even the tech team, they are all doing everything possible to make TBC spendable in the shortest possible time. Now, the question is, how hard are you working? Now, these are all fractions. Okay, they are parts of a whole body system. The whole body system. Let's take our human body system now. These, the admin, the administrative team, the top 10 leaders, the broadcasters, they are all working really hard to ensure that the TBC coin becomes spendable. Now, that is, like I said, let's assume that is the head to the neck. Now, the head to the neck cannot move itself unless the body decides to work. All right? If the body decides not to work, then there's virtually nothing that the head and the neck can decide to do. I'm just giving an analogy. And that is how it is right now. If we do not collaborate together, if we all do not, Tibetians, if we all do not work, if we all do not contribute to the growth of the community, if we delay, if we decide to keep silent, if we decide not to join in the campaign, which is the work, if we decide not to enlighten people, if we decide not to introduce people in getting involved with our community, we are not causing harm to any other person. We are causing harm but to ourselves. Okay? We all need to work hard. We don't need to relent. We have all heard of the statement, no retreat, no surrendering. We are not retreating We are not going to surrender. We are going to keep going. Okay? We are going to keep driving, doing all that is required. So you have to sum up all of the energy, all of the courage, all of the mind power that you can drag up right now. You need to drag it up and bring it to bed. Good afternoon, Ms. Diana Gordon. So good to have you in my broadcast today again. Good afternoon, madam. We need to, yes, because TBC admin provides the vital tools. That is very true, Ms. Juice Ann. All right? The TBC admin has provided us with all the tools, but the tools cannot do the work on its own. Over here in Africa, when people go to farm, they go with cutlasses. Right? Now, when they get to the farmland, they don't keep the cutlasses somewhere and expect the cutlasses to start working. Thank you, Ma. She's always telling us, in short, I have to confess, it is Mrs. Diana Gordon that taught me how to always click the like button when I check anyone's broadcast, or when anyone is broadcasting and I am there. I always click the like button. It has become part of my consciousness that whenever I watch any video of any TBC broadcaster, I must click the like button. She was the one that taught me, and I want to encourage everyone to do so for all TBCians, all broadcasters. Always ensure that you click the like button. Thank you, Mrs. Diana Gordon. Thank you so much for always reminding us. All right, so let's get back to track. We said the cutlass don't begin to clear or work on its own. No. Effort has to be applied. Somebody has to take the cutlass and begin to cut down the bushes. All right, so the TBC admin has made available the vital tools. I like that word that Juice Ann gave. Vital tools. The TBC admin has given us the vital tools that are required. Super nice. Now, these tools will not do any good thing to the community if it is not applied, if it is not used. Okay? So, we all have to give it the required push. Someone said, nothing changes until actions of change are taken. Nothing will change until actions of change are taken. So not until we take the required actions, not until we give the required effort, things will not change. Right? We have to ensure that we are bringing all of our effort to bear. We have to ensure that. We have to give the momentum. All right? We have to go all out, TBCians, go all out, and I like using the word sensitizing. That is the way it will work, sensitizing. And the best way to sensitize is the blog. The TBC blog is the best way to sensitize. Another great place where we can sensitize people is the TBC testimonials video. We can get videos from there and begin to share with people so that they can begin to see ideas from other people's perspective. As much as people want to do business with whom they trust, very true, but 90% or let me say 80% of the time, they would rather want to hear some informations as touching what you are saying from a different source, whom they are not familiar with. In order for them to learn, because they feel that if most of the time familiarity between these two parties seem to, like, for some, not all, seem to like hinder ideas that are being shared. So it is better for those kind of relationships, it is better you show them from the outside. When they have gotten information from the outside, the truth is they will come back to you based on the information you gave to them. They will come and ask you questions. Right? They want to know more. So that is one. These are tools that the TBC admin has made available. Okay? We can sensitize people because this is what they need. People need to be sensitized. The reason why they need to be sensitized is because their minds have been programmed with an old system. They still have the old program governing their life. Guys, they have the old program. And it's a very strong programming. They've been programmed so hard that they find it hard to just believe any other thing unless we keep educating and educating and educating. Some will just dive in immediately. Good afternoon, Ms. Sharon Weller. Good afternoon. Some will dive in immediately. Others, it will take a while as they go through the educational process. Yes, through the educational process. That is why I said the blog is the blog is the greatest tool. It's the greatest tool to use. For instance, there's a video, I think yesterday or so, that says you have been robbed, where an Illuminati member was explaining the BIS, Bank of, I think Bank of something, but I know it's the BIS. I've forgotten, Bank of International, whatever. All right? He was trying to explain it, or he was explaining it. I've not finished the video, that's why I was saying it was fine. He explained things as touching the Vatican City, city of Washington, and the London city, or City of London. He was explaining things in this regard. Now, people need to fully understand this and what the agendas behind this programming, what it is. Now, it was seen in the blog. So with that, people begin to get ideas, and they finally come to say, okay, what can we do? From the blog, people can get information on what TBC is, what is not. Okay, so we need to do a lot of sensitization, and that will require effort. It will require work. It will require energy on our part. It will require us gathering facts, moving from one place to the other, being online to talk with somebody. It will require all of that. As we begin to do this, it will require us coming online, doing our live broadcast, sensitizing people. As we do this, our voices will begin to resonate. And the more we resonate, the more people will reach. The more our voices are heard. So, ladies and gentlemen, on this note, I want to say a big thank you to everyone who made this broadcast come alive today. Sharon Weller, Jules Ann, Panel, Diana Gordon, Mr. Stephen Coffey, all of you that are just out there right now. I want to say a big thank you to you. Thank you for making this broadcast come alive. Until I see you tomorrow again, stay blessed. Remember, I love my TBC family. It's not word of mouth. It's not word of mouth, but it's a word from the heart. I love my TBC family. I love everyone who has come here today. Thank you very much. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.